CR101radio.com, podcasts, and more.
22. The Two Plans. The September 1968 issue of Finance and Development, a publication of the International Monetary Fund and the World Bank Group, has an interesting report by Barend A. de Vries. Quote, New Perspectives on International Development. According to him, quote, the family-run and operator-owned farm is, quote, the last remnant of the atomistic society, end quote, of the last century, and must be brought under organisation. Maybe when such important people say the family-run farm is only a relic of the past, the farmer should quietly surrender to this quote-unquote progress and turn himself and his farm over to the scientific planners. Especially when Washington experts tell us such small farms make up a terrible rural quote-unquote ghetto, maybe the farmer should give in to all this superior wisdom and to the marvellous planners. Maybe. But before the farmer surrenders, and before we let our political forecasters kill off the family-run farm, let us remember that there are two plans in operation. Which plan do we choose? The social planners want a society totally organised by man and his central planning. They believe that unless a bureaucrat manages the world and its economy, everything will fall apart. Salvation for the social planners is a scientific socialist state. The, quote, old-fashioned, end quote, privately owned, family-run farm is for them out of date. Stalin killed off 13 million farmers to make way for socialist, quote-unquote, progress. This, then, is one kind of planning, social planning. The other kind of planning is planning by God. In God's plan, the family is basic. The most important economic unit is the family-owned and operated farm. The strength of a land rests in the freedom and prosperity of a godly people who are landowners and land lovers. Men like Naboth, 1 Kings 21, were the products of the biblical standard. These two plans are today in conflict. It was God's plan which governed the formation of America and made it great. God's plan gives due respect to man's character and freedom, and it is the prosperity of a land which abides by it.